Hello. Hopefully everybody had a nice Christmas. Time to get back to work though, you know. I did. I had a great Christmas. It was definitely the best Christmas of 2012 by a large margin. Vastly superior. So, I'm in a good mood. We're going to take a look at the tier 15 armor sets. They've been released now. As a preamble to this, warrior set is still in progress. We're going to look at it either way. But don't forget, we'll talk about that when we get there. And Shaman and Death Knight sets have not been added at all yet. Pretty common. I don't know why Shaman and Death Knight always seem to be the last ones, but they're not in yet. So when they are in, I'm going to do a follow-up video where we show that off and maybe do a ranking again at the end. But I'm going to give you guys what I think in terms of the best. The best are. You guys can comment, say which ones you think the best are. Maybe I'm an idiot. That one looks shit, stupid, like unsubscribe shit. That's fine. Do what you want. But we're going to start off. This is a Warlock. Okay, it's tier 15 Warlock. We'll look at all the colors. Got the red in the middle, the orange, and then the greenish yellow one. Have a good look at it. I don't know. Not so good. I think the tier that we currently have, 5.0 tier, is got the best Warlock set in the game, in my opinion. Nemesis was cool too. The one from tier 4 as well, but this is just the face looks weird, doesn't it? I don't know. Not really sure. I don't really show helms, and I definitely won't be showing this one, but if I had a Warlock anyway. It just looks like a fucking suit. There's no belt. It just doesn't. I don't know. Maybe they haven't put the belt in. It just looks really weird. I don't know. Not my favorite Warlock one. Next we're gonna look at is Hunter. Here you see the Hunter. Oh wait, actually this is a League of Legends skin. Hold on, let me go to the actual Hunter one. Is this a League of Legends skin too? Wait. Which one's which? I can't tell because they look the exact same. It's ridiculous. What is this? Why does it have a fucking what? Did they just take this and put it in WoW? It's even got the eye. It's got the eye right in the belt. So this is Dragon Stalker Vayne. If you don't play League of Legends, where'd it go? If you don't play League of Legends, this is a skin from the champion named Vayne, blue dragon type skin, and this is World of Warcraft, an entirely different video game. Yep. Anyway, I mean that's obviously not, but it just seems a bit ridiculous that it's got the midriff showing. It's but yeah. So this is the Hunters. Looks pretty cool. A bit too. Looks too much like Dragonstalker in my opinion, especially the helm. But I like the middle one. Let's look at the colors. I definitely like the middle one. This one's pretty cool. Cool colors anyway. It's like a reptile type thing. And the top's not bad either, the red. But I can't shake the notion that they've literally just copied the Dragonstalker Vayne skin, which likely is the case. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? You like it? I like this one. This one's not so bad. The shoulders look pretty cool. Helm looks way too much like the tier 2 Hunter stuff, but in terms of a set, I think this is decent. Move on. Got Rogue. Let's take out the Rogues. This one is fucking awesome. I really like the shoulders and the helm, the way they go together. It makes me feel like the best way I think I could describe it, if you've seen Inception, the snow bit at the very end where they're wearing crazy camo woolen line jackets with a big a hood on and shit. That's what this makes me think of, snow rogue kind of thing. And maybe it's just because it's the white one. The red one obviously doesn't look much like that, but these are pretty cool. I like the rogue. I really do. I just, the shoulders and the helm go really cool together. And you can tell that the detail on the shoulders, the little blades coming down, is going to look pretty cool when you're moving, I'm sure. If this white set is a normal set, this will be a cool one in my opinion. I'm down with this. The blue one's not too bad either. Pretty good. I like it. In terms of Warlock, this is the Warlock set, right? Oh wait, what? Oh, it's Druid. This is this is Druid. Yeah, I don't know how this is a Druid set. Haunted Maokai? I mean, what are they doing here, man? I don't know. It's pretty cool looking though. I like the belt. It's got like a heart, a postulating heart. Purple's probably the coolest one, but this is like Warlock. Aside from the butterflies coming out of like the haunted tree on the shoulder, I would say if you showed me this and you asked me what set this was, I would say Warlock, hands down. Pretty Halloweenish though. You know what I mean? Got some scary. Probably the first druid set I've ever seen that actually looks scary. Not really sure why, but I can't shake it though. I don't know. That helm is like, and even the chest piece. It's just like why is it like haunted woods type Halloween shit? I don't know, but keep on going. We got Priest next. Priest is good as always. I do actually like this one. This one's not bad. It's got the bells. I like the bells. Candles, smoldering candles look pretty good. It's got a book at its side. I don't know if that's part of the dress, the bell, or how does that work. Might not even actually be part of it. It might just be something they're implementing. But I definitely like the candles. That's pretty cool, especially if they're going to have smoke coming out of them. I would have really liked it if the heroic maybe had like the candles lit. That'd be pretty cool. But the white with the bell around the neck and then on the shoulders, this looks awesome. Priests always have good sets. I don't think I've ever seen a priest set, maybe besides like Transcendence or whatever that one was. That was pretty bad, but there's always good. Priests are always good, relatively anyway. Now Monk are the ones I'm looking at because I feel like they're going to get the cool ones. They're always going to get cool ones. I don't necessarily like the way the set looks, but the color schemes are brilliant in my opinion. This is very monkish color-wise. I don't know, the fire on the chest piece doesn't like cut in fire. That's like, I guess, clear because that's the skin tone it seems. But I like the shoulder pads. Got the little rune floating. The mask, very, you know, monastery-esque, shadow pan type. I love that. I love the helms that monks are getting. Really cool. The current monk helm is just phenomenal as well. This one's definitely one of my favorite sets out of all of these. We got the mage. Now mage kind of go either way every other tier. This one, you know what this reminds me of? It's strange. It looks just like, what was that? Regina Prestor, you know, the old Onyxia interactable model character in, was that in Stormwind, I guess, yeah. A dress very similar to this. Now, I'm not sure if this type of dress with the red dragon scales and like the brown bottom has ever made it into another cloth piece. I imagine it probably did, but when I see this, I think of that NPC in Stormwind that used to be the end of the Onyxia chain or whatever. But the helm, retarded, doesn't look like a mage's helm. Shoulders are a bit too tall. I don't know why they're like that, but the dress in general is pretty cool. It looks really, really, really good in this one. This looks fucking awesome. I just don't get what's the dragon theme, like the Thunder King. Was he like a dragon or something? I don't know. But this is definitely, if this color scheme is one that's prevalent, this is going to be a really, really cool set to wear. But then conversely, I don't really like the other color schemes. So, not sure which is going to be which, but not my favorite. And then Paladin. Paladin is what I play if you're not aware. We'll start, let's scroll over there. Yeah, we'll start in the middle, go down. We got the green, got the bluish yellow, and then just the yellow. Now, the set isn't overwhelming in my opinion. It's not my favorite set, but there's a few things that I really, really, really adore about this set. Okay, first is the belt. Look at the belt. The belt is awesome. Let's see if we can get a better, yeah, look at the belt. How cool is that belt? That is what I want in belts. Now, they've finally done the 3D models. If that belt is actually somehow part of the set, which, I mean, it's, you know what I mean, it's not part of the tier set, but is that belt going to be easily accessible? If it is, I will use that as my transmog because that looks really, really cool as long as it synergizes with the set you have on. My second favorite thing about this set is the different colors. I've never seen this color used, this greenish. I don't know what this even is. It's not like the jade that they've been using for monks and stuff. This is like a brine, like a teal green almost. A little bit closer to teal green than the jade. This set is cool looking though. I've always liked white with a nice bright vibrant color. So if this is a prevalent set, it's got a thumbs up for me. And then finally, my favorite thing about the set in general is just the shoulder pads. The shoulders are fucking awesome. I don't know if that lightning on this yellow one is indicative of what's going to happen for an animation as it's only on the green one as well. But I love, shoulders are the bread and butter of any set, especially for paladins in my opinion. I'm always going to wear a dress, so I'm probably not going to use these, but I could see this working really well with the dress from ICC. 25-man heroic one I have, it's dark purple, yellow shoulders, maybe the white chest from the Chimeron tier, whatever that was, 11 or 12 or some shit. But I like it. I really do. I like the pallies. This is good. Don't forget, you know, you got a lot of sets available. People probably don't even wear these sets much anymore, but it's definitely worth having a look at. Now, we're going to have a look at the warrior, but just remember, this is still a quote-unquote work in progress. So, obviously not finished, and you'll see why in a second. You will notice that the shoulders are the same as they currently are, and that helm is... I assume that's why it's a work in progress. I don't know what the fuck that helm is, but we'll look at the lower half of the gear anyway, because I assume this is done. Now, what I see when I see this is Tier 1. This looks just like Tier 1, only Mists of Pandaria style. The gloves, if you remember the Tier 1 gloves, Warrior Tier, I guess that was Wrath maybe, or Valor. I think that was Valor, right? Either way, looked really, really cool. The gloves like had a really strong feel to them, and they were an iconic set. The gloves, the boots, the shoulders, everything was iconic. So if they can do a good shoulder piece, I like the design, I like the color scheme. If this is what they're going with, I'm going to like Warriors. I personally don't think Warriors have ever had a bad set. They're a soft spot in my heart as they were the first raiding toon I've ever done. Obviously, Warriors were the only tanks, really, that you could ever bring in vanilla. So, you know, your Warriors got geared up mad quick. I remember I got that one piece of Dreadnought, the shoulders from Dreadnought. I think that was like 4 horsemen or some shit. I don't know. I got carried through it, but it was the coolest fucking piece ever. And I just loved Warrior Tier. I always did. I always will. Some people say, you know, Warrior Tier hasn't been good since BC, but I like it. I do. So that's that. We're going to have a look at the Shaman on Death Knight when it does come out, so take a look for that. I'll do a video response. Now, I want to do just a quick overview of the sets. I want to rank mine, and then you guys could rank yours. We'll do like top, 5, I guess, or something. All right, so we're going to start. We're going to do top 5. First one's going to be my least favorite of the top 5. Obviously, the final one will be my favorite. You'll be tipped off already by the order, but we're going to go through them. I'm going to tell you exactly why I like which ones in which order. Now, obviously, ones that didn't make the list, as there's 2.5 basically missing. There's not a lot to choose from here, but I definitely don't like Warlocks and Druids. They're just... The Warlock one is just unimaginative, and the Druid one looks like it'd be better on a Warlock than it would a Druid. And then, whatever's left, Hunter, I guess. But this is number 5, in my opinion, the Mage tier, only because of this color. Literally, the rest of them are... I don't know if that's Katarina Prester's thing, but that color's stupid. But the blue... This is the coolest color scheme I've ever seen on gear, in my opinion. I really like the fiery shoulders on the mages in... I think the off piece was from the Blind Dragon Atramedes, but I don't know. It's a really, really cool color scheme to me, and if this is the main scheme, this is definitely in the top 5 for me. The set itself isn't my favorite, though. That's 5. Okay, next up is Priest. This color scheme is awesome. But what is this book? Is this book part of the belt? Is this part of the set? Is this part of the robe? Can you tell me? Is this, is that the belt? If that is a belt that's available, then this scheme is amazing. If that's just some like weird accessory that they've thrown on to make the set look better, then I might bump this one down. But that book thing is cool as shit. And then the candles are awesome as well on the shoulders. If they're going to smolder like that and they're going to have steam like smoke coming out of them, this is top 1 for me. I like the bell. This color scheme as well, really cool. Okay, this is number 4 for me. Hands down, especially if that book is part of it. Number 3 is Monk. Okay, I like Monk. I really, really, really like the concept, the theme that they kind of stick with Monk. The current tier is Monk. I prefer to this one, but having that rune on the shoulder and the belt is enough for me to say boost this one up, man. I love the jade, like, glow on every one of these sets. This is probably my favorite color scheme here. I dig that color, man. I really do. It's such a cool... It just feels great. I don't know. But that one's number 3. This is alone enough to show you why I like this set. But Rogue, best color schemes. You know, the white one, this one's probably my least favorite, which is, you know, the white one just looks like a fucking badass snowy assassin wolf motherfucker. I don't know if there's going to be badass assassin wolves, but if there is, this is what I would imagine skinning them and then wearing them would look like. I want to show you this too. I didn't get to see this before, but that little bit at the end, the back of the helm, looks like a mane coming out. This is a great set. This is number 2 for a reason, but definitely, if I didn't really love the Paladin, I would say this is number 1. Yep, and then finally we got Paladin. I guess it's no surprise. I love Paladins. They're my favorite spec, my favorite class. Not spec, obviously, but my favorite class. I love the diversity of Paladin sets. There is so many different types of sets. The current set is by far my least favorite, next to the Power Ranger set from Nax. Those two are terrible, but every other one that has ever come out has been astonishing in my opinion. They're all interchangeable. They mix and match really well. I mean, even the Dragon Soul one, that one was pretty shit, but you could mix and match these pieces. I'm going to wear those fucking shoulders, man. I will get them. Now, I'm currently using the Firelands tier, so I don't know. Maybe the yellow pads. I don't know how you're going to get each of these, but we'll see. There'll be a dress involved, and that belt, man. If that blue fucking belt is on the list, or even the yellow one, I will buy that shit if I have to, man. But that's it. So you see my top 5. Let me know. I want to know what your 5 are, even your top 3, maybe your favorite, your least favorite. I'll do a response when we get the updated, the final 3. But that's that. And do PvP as well. So take a look at that one when that comes out too. Have a nice New Year's, I guess, coming up. So enjoy it.